This song is from our new album called Ain't From Around Here, which you can stream on Spotify, Apple Music, or basically any other streaming services, but you can also download it for free at our Patreon page, where you'll also find the tabs for this lesson. The song called Born or Raised, and it is a hill country groove paying respect or tribute to Mississippi Fred McDowell. I think his influence on us, and in this song especially, is really apparent. So if you like that sort of picking, I hope you'll like this too.
I wasn't born or raised in the Mississippi mud, but I got the blues running in my blood. Never rode a freight train, haven't pawned my shoe, but damn right I know how it feels to lose. The blues ain't nothing but a better life on your mind. Rocks on my pillow, stones was not my bed, but I sing about the days I've been misled. I ain't red and dirty, broke or hungry, but I took my guitar and on left Hungary. Blues ain't nothing but a better life on your mind. I wasn't born or raised on a red dirt plains, yeah, but I got the blues running in my veins. All I do is follow the tracks, singing a song about a mean mistreated ex. The blues ain't nothing but a better life on your mind. I said the blues ain't nothing but a better life on your mind.
I would say this song is pretty self-explanatory, seeing the tab and how I played, so I don't want to spend too much time on the riff itself because it's just... This is the main groove, and then I'm just playing the shuffle on either one string or two strings. So your regular vamp. What I would like to talk rather is muting. If you listened to the guitar solo, I hope you noticed that I wasn't playing. It didn't sound like this, it sounded... So the notes were separated by my picking hand. And this type of muting is called pick blocking. And technically, or essentially, what I'm doing is putting my finger back to the string I just picked. So if you come up to the 12th fret on the second string, and we'll play the 12th fret on the first string as well. And I'm gonna play the second string with my thumb and the first with my index finger. go between the two, imitating like a police car, police siren. Well, some of them in Europe sounds similar to this. Anyway, so the thing is, I'm picking and then putting it back to muted. When I'm playing, well, two notes after each other, I'm putting my thumb back in the exact same moment when I'm picking with my index finger. So it's sort of a switch. And this is very annoying at first because your fingers don't want to do that. So take your time, start slow, maybe even start on just one string, let's say the 12 on the first string and with your index finger, and then just leave a breathing spot between the two. Try to concentrate so your finger does this, and then you can maybe add so separate the notes, don't play them right after each other. Give your, well, brain some time to process the movement. When I was practicing this years ago, I just sat in front of the TV and wanted to smash the guitar like every 5 minutes or even less, every 2 minutes I would say. So this is very angering or aggravating or, well, annoying. So try to prepare yourself that it's gonna be strenuous or at least just confusing at first. But you need to put this practice time in if you wanna play Duane Allman or Derek Trucks style lead lines, even on the acoustic or the resonator, but especially on the electric when you have some gain on, because that really amplifies the noise. So you need to be really clean to sound good. And just to show you one other time, if you don't block or mute properly, all the other strings will ring, and you can somewhat mute them with your fingers behind the slide, and you can to a degree move your slide off and around and tilt it to cancel out some of the noise. But the most reliable way is to learn pick blocking. Check out anyone who really plays good slide guitar. As I mentioned, Derek Trucks, Duane Allman, basically everyone who plays great slide pick blocks. So that's something you just have to learn. And basically that's all I wanted to talk about in this lesson regarding this song, because as I said, I think it's kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say easy, but self-explanatory is I think the right word. Seeing the tab, I think you can get what this song is all about, and it's basically just the groove. And the main thing was playing lead lines or licks in between any groove. So I would say ideally, if you learn this lick, learn my licks for the solo and then come up with your own licks. So it could be a good exercise in playing like a stop time sort of blues, where you completely stop the riff or the backing to play your solo or play a few licks. And yeah, come up with your own licks, play around. The main thing is hold the groove and mute with your picking finger to separate the notes properly. As I already said, this is gonna be a slow progress, but it's gonna be a progress nonetheless if you put in the time. So well, I wanted to say have fun with that, but it probably won't be fun, but you'll have fun after you learn the technique. If you want to learn more about pick blocking or anything else, bottleneck or finger picking related, I'm available on Skype and Zoom. And if you're still here watching this video, I'm really grateful you did so. And hopefully see you in the next one.